Yo guys, Insane Gamer 52 here, and today is 115 Day, and Treyarch has graced us with a sneak peek at the next Zombies map for Black Ops 6. Alright, so for anyone that doesn't know, Element 115 is what created the zombies and some of the other supernatural elements within the mode. So every January 15th, Treyarch and the community like to celebrate with some special zombie stuff. And this year we get a look at the next Zombies map, and this thing looks awesome. Alright, so we know that the next map is going to be a dig site based on what we got at the end of the Citadel de Mort Easter egg. And this does indeed look like a dig site. You can see they got a nice statue, like an artifact thing down here. That's really cool. If I had to guess, this might be the spawn area, similar to Citadel de Mort, how you had a two-plate vest, the armor machine, and some other stuff around, just kind of a bigger spawn. And then we're going to go through these doorways up here, over here, and maybe even behind the two-plate. This looks awesome. Alright, so Treyarch celebrates the zombies community in one of our favorite days of the year. One of? Come on, this has to be their favorite. 115 Day is here. January 15th has arrived, aka 115 Day. For our longtime zombies fans, we got plenty of goodies to share this year. Apologies in advance to our international friends for whom 115 makes no sense as a date. We don't make the rules, yeah. This is for the month, day, year format, not the day, month, year format. While everyone at the studios heads down on polishing new content for Season 2 and working with teams across the franchise to improve various aspects of the game, more on that soon, we're taking a moment today to celebrate the zombies community and share some sneak peeks at what we've been cooking up. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Ooh, okay, so we got double XP starting today through the 21st. Awesome. So double player XP, weapon XP, battle pass, and Gobblegum earn rates. That's so good. Alright, so, yeah, that's just going over all that. And oh my goodness, that is a crazy looking logo for this map. It's called The Tomb. That's awesome. They usually hide some sort of sneak peek in these logos, so maybe we'll take an in-depth look at that later. Alright, The Tomb arrives with Season 2. No shot. Let's get this out of the way. We're launching our next Zombies map in less than 2 weeks! Oh my goodness, surprise! Just after the release of Citadel de Mort in Season 1 Reloaded, The Tomb drops at the start of Season 2 on January 28th. Oh my goodness! After surviving the horrific events at Citadel de Mort, Weaver, Gray, Carver, and Maya follow Gabriel Craft's final words to a nearby excavation site to secure the Sentinel artifact. Built on the remains of ancient burial grounds with suspected origins dating back to 2500 BCE, these catacombs went undisturbed for centuries until the early 1900s, and what lies beneath may run deeper than anyone ever imagined. As the rumors have it, a British archaeologist by the name of Sir Archibald Fotherington, goodness, that's a name, Sir Archibald Fotherington Smythe conducted an excavation at the site back in 1908 with grand expectations. Although no one can say for sure what became of him, a handful of photographs from his doomed expedition have recently surfaced. Alright, so right here we've got Marjorie. You would simply not believe this place. Dashed pyramids can go take a jump in a lake. What? What the heck? Alright, this is a pretty interesting looking room. I feel like this could be like a soul box kind of thing that we're gonna have to fill up by getting kills near it. And I mean, we got a door inside that triangle. It's not showing too much, but I'm digging the ambiance of this map. We've crafted the tomb to provide an experience similar to Liberty Falls, by far our most played zombies map in recent years, featuring tighter play spaces with a focus on replayability. Just like in Liberty Falls, we're delivering plenty of side Easter eggs and even a reimagined wonder weapon inspired by our past. Ooh, I wonder what it is. That's all we'll say about that for now. Okay, so they're not gonna say. Okay, so similar to Liberty Falls, so they want replayability to be there, not necessarily the challenge, but they did say that it's going to be tighter spaces, which makes me think Citadel, because Citadel's very, very tight spaces. You don't have a lot of places to train, you know? All right, that's very interesting. I'm interested to see how they kind of combine those two. As a reminder, every Zombies map in Black Ops 6 is an original location built from the ground up for the mode, but that doesn't mean we can't enjoy a wink and a nod here and there. On that note, we're going for something a little more evocative with our Pack-a-Punch camos this time around, and what if we told you one of the most iconic SMGs in zombie history was coming along for the ride? Oh my god, please be the PPSH. Also, the fact that it says every map is an original location means that I don't think we're going to be getting any remakes or remasters unless potentially a Zombies Chronicles 2 at the very end of the year. So I think every map that comes out, and these maps coming out season after season, means there's potential for 5 or 6 DLC maps, which is insane. But they are all going to be original locations. That's awesome. I love it. There's going to be so much content for zombies this year. All right, this site blithering well doth... What in the world? This site blithering well doth both baffle and amaze. Goodness gracious, that was hard to read. I suppose I shall have to thank Alistair for more than just the contents of his cellar. Okay, so what are the odds I was talking about Alistair Rhodes? Because the dude who found this is Sir Archibald. It's not Alistair. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Also, can we talk about the aura of this place? Oh my goodness. It is so kind of just like creepy, you know? And they love putting their doors inside of other shapes. We got a circle door here. We had a triangle one before. Possible Easter egg steps. We'll see. There's also something on like a pedestal glowing right there. Very interesting. Stay tuned for more details on the gameplay content coming to The Tomb and zombies overall in next week's Season 2 reveal blog. Okay, so we'll be getting a lot more in next week's blog. That's awesome. Until then, The Tomb OST awaits. Oh my goodness, they already have the soundtrack out. Just in time for the new map's release, Treyarch's own metal maestro Kevin Sherwood and the rest of the audio team are hard at work finalizing the original soundtrack for The Tomb. Okay, so it's not out yet. Keep an ear out for a full album of insanity at the end of the month. Let's go! Like many of you, we have found memories from back in the day when we used to tease the next Zombies Map's Easter egg song in some pretty fun ways. This time around, you won't need to hit the game over screen for a quick hit at what's waiting for you in The Tomb. Any guesses on who our guest vocalist could be? Oh my goodness. All right. First off, that tattoo is sick. It reminds me of Die Rise, honestly, with the dragon. Oh, that's really cool. All right, that's a really cool... I mean, we'll listen to the last second of it. Okay, that's really cool. All right, so that's a little snippet from the Easter egg song. That's awesome. Okay, we also did get Season 2 quality of life improvements. Let's go. There's plenty more coming to Zombies in Season 2, including a fresh batch of quality of life updates that the team has prioritized. Here's a preview. Challenge tracking, let's go, and near completion, okay? Manually track up to 10 calling card challenges and 10 camo challenges per mode to easily keep track of challenges you're progressing. That is awesome. 10 calling cards and 10 camos, that's crazy. I'm curious how that's going to look on screen, because that's a lot of information, but super useful. If you have less than 10 calling card challenges or 10 camo challenges tracked, your nearest challenges to completion will display in the slots instead. Okay, so they kind of just automatically populate those challenges. That's really cool. This should help players discover and identify challenges they are close to completing. That's awesome. The top tracked or near completion calling card challenges and camo challenge both appear in the lobby as well as in-game via the options menu. Awesome. Co-op pause. Ooh, okay. In matches where everyone is in the same party, the party leader will now be able to pause the game for everyone to regroup on strategy or take a snack break during those high round runs. That's awesome. We know this one's been requested since launch, and we're excited to get it in with Season 2. Let's go! I bet it still has a 15-minute timer, though. AFK kick loadout recovery. Wait, if a player gets kicked for going AFK in a co-op game, now they'll be able to rejoin and restore their loadout. That's sick. So they should keep their gun, the pack-a-punch, the rarity, potentially their perks, and their Gobblegums. That would be awesome. And also means that, if you get kicked for AFK because for some reason, you went to the bathroom or whatever, or I've even seen it where people get stuck in like an out of the map glitch and physically cannot move because an amalgam threw them into a wall and they got kicked for AFK because of that. So hopefully this is just a way to kind of like mitigate that impact. That's awesome. Separate HUD presets for zombies and multiplayer. Let's go! At last, you'll be able to set up the HUD preset settings you prefer for zombies and keep an entirely different setup for multiplayer without having to change them between modes. That's awesome. I know a lot of people weren't customizing their zombies HUD because it looked awful in multiplayer. So that's really cool that they're separating them. And it's definitely something that I've seen the community asking for. We wanted to get this one in sooner, but the team needed to refocus on higher priorities as they came up. That's fair. Ooh, okay, so we got directed mode stats. Okay. Fun fact, as of today, players have put in over 480 million hours into Black Ops 6 Zombies. Holy smokes, that's a lot. Seriously. Yet despite that frankly staggering statistic, our total main quest completion rate across both Zombies launch maps hadn't cracked 4% before the release of directed mode starting on November 14th. That all changed. Whoa! Only 4% of people did it before directed mode. Wow. Our goal from the start for Directed Mode was simple. Grow the Zombies community by guiding new players through the main quest with some guardrails in place so they can experience the storyline and hopefully become lifelong Zombies fans. That's awesome, and honestly, it's a great way to introduce people into Zombies. Directed Mode is such a great thing for them to have added. Thankfully, the numbers are promising. Since Directed Mode went live, our average main quest completion rate has more than doubled, going from 3.38, oh my goodness, so it wasn't even close to 4%. On November 14th to 8.23% today. That's awesome. This still means over 90% of people who played Zombies haven't completed main quests yet, so our mission continues. But we're proud of these initial results and excited to welcome so many new players into the fold with the new feature. Onward and upward. Let's go. Ooh, okay. Fun with Pack-a-Punch names. And now a note from the design department. All right, so we got our Pack-a-Punch on Terminus right here. Aside from the basic setup that every weapon has just to get into the game, Zombies enhances it even further with the process we know and love as Pack-a-Punching. For over a decade now, you can take your weapon to a Pack-a-Punch machine and pay a hefty fee to give it a super science enhancement. Pack-a-Punch is so powerful, it can be used as a noun, verb, and an adjective, yeah. After an enhancement like that, it wouldn't seem right to call your weapon by the same old name, so it's lovingly given a distinct PAP name by the team. And some of them are really creative. After all the setup, tuning, and playtesting is done, it's time to find a name that will embody the spirit of the newly enhanced weapon, or one that might make you chuckle. They definitely do. There's no one way to name a weapon, and in fact, we find it's best to mix it up so they don't feel so too samey. Nice! In the past, names have used things like leet speak, mythology, game lore, super sciencey backronyms, god tier puns, or even something that just sounds cool, to us at least. Sometimes the PAP name is a little esoteric, and you may not know what the significance of it is. So today we'll peel back the curtain and show you exactly where a handful of the Black Ops 6 PAP names came from. Oh, cool. Goodness gracious, that's a lot. It's not all the guns in the game, but that's probably like half of them. Alright, the Tanto 22 becomes the Kubikiri. A Tanto is a Japanese short sword, and a type with a blade on the inside curve was used for Kubikiri to cut the head off dead enemies for trophies. Sick. Goblin Mark II becomes Ogre Mark VII. What's stronger than a goblin? Oh yeah, and make the number bigger. AS Val becomes As If, which was popular slang in the 90s? Dude, that's so long ago now. Hopefully some of you have actual memories of this. I do. Jackal PDW becomes the Embalmer JNPW. Anubis is the god of funerary rites, such as embalming. He has the head of a jackal, and the JNPW was one way to write his name in ancient Egyptian. Interesting. I love all these fun facts. GS45 becomes Sally and Forth, a relative of the OG duo from Black Ops 1, Mustang and Sally. These 45s sally forth to meet the enemy head-on. What in the world does that mean? They sally forth? What the heck? I do like that it's a nod to Mustang and Sally, though. Marine SP becomes the Bakunawa. The Bakunawa is a mythical Philippine moon dragon. Cool. XM4 becomes Zeistermeister, a backronym and a new name. Sometimes weapons that have appeared in previous Zombies games will get a new, similar name to reflect different tunings. XMG becomes Xenon Matter Granulator, another backronym. Oh, okay. So backronym just means that they're turning XMG into words with XMG. Okay, that makes sense. Related to the XM4's Xenomatter from Black Ops 4. Nice! Since the weapon is in the same family of XM weapons. If you didn't know, now you do. AK-74 becomes Rasputin's Rebuke, another in a series of Rasputins. It's hard to get rid of the guy. GPR-91 becomes Giamiade 41. What in the world? How do you pronounce that? That is the scientific name for a gopher. Oh, okay, with the GPR. Okay, that's funny. This one's a pretty deep cut. Yeah, dude, it really is. What the heck? Sarkov 762 becomes Sarcophagus KV62. I like that. Sarkov is the root word for sarcophagus, and we're not being sarcastic. Oh my goodness. The puns. AEK 973 becomes AOK 5x5. AOK 5x5 means you're receiving a clear radio signal. Interesting. Sigma 2B becomes or not to be. To be or not to be? That is the question. Oh my goodness. These guys are such nerds and I love it. HE1 becomes H315 him. He's him. He is him. Oh, okay. PU21 becomes DK Phthisis. Okay. Phthisis is the personification of rot and decay. Another deep biology cut. Okay. Goodness, they really got creative and dug deep with some of these names. Grekova becomes Krakatoa. Yes, Krakatoa isn't just a caldera in Indonesia, you know. It's not? What else is it? Honestly, the only Krakatoa references I've ever seen have been in SpongeBob and Borderlands. So that's really cool that this game added one too. ASG 89 becomes Munmu's protection. King Munmu wished to become a dragon to protect his people. This shotgun can use dragon's breath to protect you. Boom. SVD becomes Shadow Veil Demon, like a shot out of nowhere, and just a badass name. That is a really cool name. Thrustodyne Model 23 becomes Scramjet Model 3200. A scramjet is a powerful type of jet engine, much like its reimagined wonder weapon. Okay, cool. DR11 Beam Smasher becomes Supersonic Crusher, using sound and light to penetrate your soul. What in the world? Those are some pretty awesome names. All right, we got Welcome Home Abby. Ah, yes, the abomination from COD Next. That's cool. Call of Duty Next 2024 feels like just yesterday, and depending on who you ask around here, our life-size, smoke-breathing, Guinness World Record-breaking abomination was the star of the show. It was pretty cool seeing the clips of that online. After trucking across the country from DC to LA, spending a few months comfortably in storage, and being carefully hoisted piece by piece through our bay windows, our girl Abby is now safely home with us at the studio. That's awesome. So that's inside their building now. That's so cool. Here she is in all her glory, supported by an extremely sturdy steel beam. Yeah, that thing looks heavy. All right, celebrating the zombies community. Oh, okay. As is tradition, we put out the call for your best artwork, cosplay creations, and collections, and the community didn't disappoint. Here's just a quick selection of some of our favorites from the year. Oh, cool. So it's a bunch of tweets from the community. That's awesome. Post-production Insane Gamer here, and I totally forgot that I still had a green screen filter on my screen capture, so I'm sorry that there are random blacked out parts of these images. Ready for 115 days? Some humble art share. That's a cool one. A postcard image. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's the postcard for Liberty. Okay, cool. Feature me. Hell of a perk collection. Could our next Perk-a-Cola be somewhere in this photo? Wait, what? Hold up. So if that's the case, then it's either Mule Kick, Tombstone, or Death Perception. That's very interesting. Shadows of Evil poster. Oh, that's really sick. Believe it or not, Shadows was released a decade ago. That's crazy. Here's some art I did over the last year for YouTube thumbnails. Oh, cool. Oh, goodness. Okay, it took us all the way to Twitter. That makes sense. Okay, those look really sick. They're like comic booky. I love it. That's actually really cool. I love this one. A fine ode to the past. Yeah. Some artwork. Ooh. Yeah, there's some really cool ones. I like this. Nightmare fuel in the best way possible. Some of my fave zombies pieces. Dude, the community. Wait a second. Dude, these look sick. They're so, like, professional looking. I mean, a lot of it is, you know. Oh, my goodness. I love it. The Doriz. Oh, yes. The Doriz teleporter. Yes, sir. Group 935. Oh, man. Oh, okay. Oh, man. They got the worm from Modern Warfare Zombies. That's awesome. It's even on the beach in the dark ether. Oh, that's so cool. I think this one might be my favorite, to be honest. That's awesome. All right, what else we got? This right here. This is the good stuff. Aw, nice. Revive me. I have the ray gun. I love it. Revive me, bro. The meme that keeps on giving. Yeah, it's so good. The doctor is in the house. I am terrible with accents. Just ignore that I ever did that. With the blood vials and everything. Oh, okay. So we had to actually open it up to see it. That's really cool. Lock and loaded for 115 day. Okay, this one's a video. Please be sound. Oh, still cool, but I was really hoping. I've seen some of these that have like the firing sound or the reload sound. That's still really cool though. I wonder if that's the official one. The like $600 ray gun, or no, it was a $600 Wonder Off. Was it like a $200 ray gun? I think from the official COD shop. We appreciate the IRL weapon inspect. Yeah, that's good. You are marked. You are cursed. My mark of the beast tattoo. Oh, that's so cool. From Black Ops 3. Only the cursed survive. Okay. Zombies fan art is this ray gun and mystery box that you made in 3D. Oh, sick. Dude, the community, they are so talented, man. And so, like, passionate, too, you know? Like, that ray gun, that handmade ray gun looks incredible. What the heck? It's even got the little ammo capsules. Oh, man, that looks good. I wish Twitter had higher res pictures, man. Can't argue with the classic. Yeah, honestly, you really can't. 8 years of work sitting here, and a full metal one still on the way. Wait, yo, it's one of the stabs. Oh my goodness. Wait, that's not a full metal one. Dude, that looks sick. That looks sick. I wish they showed like the full image and not just like these kind of focused in versions of it, you know? Like it's focused in great on right here, but it's all blurred in the back. I want to see the full thing, you know? Here's an incredible fan-made version of the ice staff, yeah, which we're definitely not highlighting for any particular reason other than the quality of the craftsmanship on display. Oh my goodness, chat. Are they bringing the staffs back to this new dig site from Origins? There's no way. There's no way. Wait. When they said they're reimagining Wonder Weapon from before, oh my goodness, could it be? Could it be? What do you think? All right, and a final thank you. Before we wrap things up, thank you for the well wishes during these ongoing wildfires that have impacted the lives of so many of our colleagues, friends, and family members here in Southern California. Yeah, Treyarch and Activision are in Santa Monica, which is just like a couple miles south of the wildfires currently. And I think Infinity War is just a couple miles outside of that. So there's a lot of Call of Duty developers and families impacted right now, which is so devastating for that natural disaster. These are truly unprecedented times, and the full scope of the damage is still unfolding. Many of the worst affected areas are mere miles from our studios, and there's no predicting when these fires can be fully contained. Our hearts go out to everyone whose lives have been changed forever by this tragedy, yeah. This too shall pass. And with that, thank you from everyone here at Treyarch. Thanks for playing with us for all these years. Thanks for your creativity and contributions. And thanks for helping to make zombies into something truly special from humble beginnings. Stay safe, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you online. Okay, so that's our little sneak peek of zombies for 115 Day. That's awesome. I love that we are getting the, potentially the ice staff and all the other staffs back, right? And, the new map. Couple of little tidbits of it. Honestly, I'm totally okay with that. I so much prefer just kind of this little one-offs with not a lot of background information on them instead of having like the full details of every single room in a blog post. You know, like I hope they don't overdo it before. I want there to still be some mystery when we get into the map for the first time, you know? All right, so and that logo here. Let's take a look at that logo. I will say the blue outer glow is I don't know, It seems a little out of place, but I'm sure it's probably part of like the theme of the map or something. So earlier when I said we were going to look for those little details, besides the letters being made out of bone, the only thing that I'm really seeing is like these two little eye-looking things over here, but I don't know, it feels like a stretch, right? I guess we'll see. All right, so that's going to do it. Happy 115 Day, everyone, and enjoy the quad feed of double Gobblegum earn rates, player XP, weapon XP, and battle pass XP through the weekend. That's awesome. If you guys ever want help with anything zombies, I stream with viewers multiple times a week and have an active Discord community who are always helping each other out. If you found this video helpful, let me know by dropping a thumbs up, and feel free to subscribe for more in-depth guides in the future.